Hey, what's up guys, Sleechi here, back with another video. You already know what I'm here to do, so let's see what people are talking about on Twitter. And for today, we're only gonna have one big story because, as you saw yesterday, I uploaded that whole Twitter versus Hungry box. So if today's episode is a little bit shorter, I apologize, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't want this to be a massive-ass video that takes forever to post-process, so why don't we hop right into the quick news. And first up in the quick news, we have a triple whammy of people moving to different teams and going to different places. First up, we have a Myth and Lily Pichu going over to YouTube Gaming as their main streaming platform. This is just a big part of the plan to make YouTube Gaming the main streaming platform aside from Twitch. And to give YouTube some credit, it seems that they don't really care what the streamer is making, as long as they're relatively popular in their own little circle. And on top of that, we even have Shroud getting back into esports by joining the Valorant Sentinels. And it's going to be really interesting to see because Shroud, to my knowledge, has been a god at every shooter game known to man, except for Fortnite. So seeing him in another CSGO kind of game like Valorant, where it's a very quick TTK, very stressful, very high pressure at some times, I want to see if he can make some big moves. And next up in the quick news, Aliyah's pregnant. Well, not exactly, of course, he can't just inseminate himself now. But yeah, on July 10th he tweeted out, "We're pregnant. Can't wait to be parents with Claire." And in the image below, he shows them on the beach with a little heart and an actual ultrasound of the baby. Or, like, do you still call them ultrasounds? Do you call them sonograms now? I don't know what the fuck you call them. So yeah, this is driving a lot of hype for Aliyah 2, maybe. Coming out late next year with a little bit of DLC, maybe some expansions, all coming from this one baby. And next up in the quick news, this has already been covered, but I forgot to cover it myself and I thought it was pretty cool. Dragon Ball is coming to Fortnite. Yeah, so leakers looked around in the files and we got this tweet from HypeX saying possible Dragon Ball Z x Fortnite collab. Epic added a new creative stamina prop in this update that looks exactly like Capsule Corp from DBZ, and this prop also has outlines like the anime cosmetics. Now I know it's kind of hard to see in the image here because it's actually not in Fortnite's lighting engine, but if you put this item, this Capsule Corp thing, in the lighting engine of Fortnite, it'll actually be cel shaded like the anime skins like Yuki, Chigusa, Megumi, you know, the ones people jerk off to. So I poked around a little bit longer to try to find an image of it in-game. Turns out HypeX actually posted another tweet about it. And if you look at it, it is indeed shell-shaded. Yeah, Dragon Ball and Fortnite. If you want to know who I want in the game, I want Yamcha, Vegeta, Goku, and I want a Destructo Disc fucking glider, okay?
Oh yeah, and like a Chiaotzu back bling, that'd be pretty dope.
Oh yeah, that and the Sensu beans, and let me summon Shenron mid-match, why don't ya? And lastly in the quick news, we had Amphibia trending on Twitter for some reason. You wanna know why? Well, I have a tweet that kinda breaks it down. It all starts out with a tweet from Dr. Criticman saying, Amphibia is trending. Wonder why?
Right, I'm gonna go throw up, I'll be right back.
To which Annie Nation replied, context? To which Dr. Criticman gave the context. Oh, nothing, it's just official crew members on the show drawing porn of the main trio girls. So I tried looking around for research purposes. So I looked around trying to find these images. I don't even watch Amphibia. I haven't touched Disney Channel since Gravity Falls stopped airing, but I couldn't find them. They must have taken them down, or whatever Twitter account was associated with them must have gone private. But seeing how there were so many tweets about this, I kinda have to believe it a bit. Look, if it was 1, 2, 3 people, I'm like, okay, that's just an accusation. When you got thousands of people tweeting about it, that means it exists and somebody's trying to hide it. And lastly, on this whole Amphibia thing, why? My brother in Christ, they are 10 years old. And lastly in the news, we have The Watch. Now, if you don't know what The Watch is, I don't either. But either way, on the 11th, they tweeted out, "We are The Watch, a community watch fighting racism in gaming, starting with Call of Duty." And they start off this showcase with a video basically saying, hey, we sent in a dummy to go play this game, and look how much racism we found, guys. Oh my god, I got called a faggot in a match of Call of Duty, guys. Holy shit. Yeah, welcome to my world. Believe me, I'm an autistic faggot. I completely understand how rough a Call of Duty game chat can be. But that's why you can mute. I died!
What the fuck? Are you serious? Your mother doesn't love you. Can you speak English, please? Hey, go back to Mexico, bruh.
Monkey boy.
Porch monkeys.
Shut the fuck up, Jew.
Black piece of shit. I hate black people. Is there a in here? Dude, you're a fucking
But either way, the watch keeps on tweeting. We're on a mission to create a gaming community where everyone feels welcomed, and no one has to hear racist language while they play. Be an ally in the fight against racism in gaming. Together, we can get some game developers to take real action. Help fight racism in gaming. 1. Watch streamers play Call of Duty on Twitch. 2. If you hear racist language in the background of a stream, clip it using Twitch's built-in clip function. 3. DM us a link of the clip on Twitter @HelpKeepWatch to make an anonymous submission. The endgame. We want Activision and other game developers to come to the table and work with us to make getting racism out of gaming a top priority. This means more transparent reporting, tougher enforcement for in-game racism, and regular engagement with the community members. The goal is to show game developers how widespread racist language is in their games. We don't want to target any gamers individually and are asking all submissions to be DM'd to us so no bullying takes place. Let's come together as a community to get racism out of gaming. Now, you know, this all usually sounds all nice and dandy, right? Let's take bullying out of gaming. Let's kick these racists out of gaming. Let's ban all the racists. Guess what, sunshine? You can't ban everyone off of Call of Duty. And aside from that joke, this is literally just a repeat of Bully Hunters a few years ago. Like, they had the exact same message, right? Get sexism, bullying, misogyny, racism, get that all out of gaming, right? But you know how I said how they had the exact same message? Well, they're gonna also have the exact same issues because they're going about it in the exact same way. Like when Bully Hunters first came out, they also had a fucking cringy ass, stupid ass video to go alongside it, where the main point of that video was to basically be like, oh my god guys, I got called a dishwasher in a game of Call of Duty. Oh my god, I'm a lesbian and I got called a carpet muncher in a game of Valorant. I feel so attacked. So as you can imagine, having two companies doing the same thing with the same message, going about it the same way, they're gonna get the same response. And oh boy, they got over 1,730 responses here. Why don't we hop into some of them? It's a Gundam replied with, first time on the internet, kid. Simply Godka tweeted, so what are you guys selling this time? This being a reference to the time Bully Hunters teamed up with different gaming companies to sell really expensive headphones and cups and shit like that. Then here we have a tweet from Gary Laser Eyes, where he reposts a tweet from Tyler the Creator. Ha 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 ha, how the fuck is cyberbullying real? Ha ha ha, just walk away from the screen like, close your eyes, haha. Which, honestly, is just like my whole thing, right? Just fucking mute them. If you're being bullied in the game, fucking mute them. Do you know how many times I wear like a fucking rainbow Fortnite skin as like a joke? I go into like a Phil squad and then they're immediately like, get Ilya Life, who replied with, not again, and then just post a screenshot of the Bully Hunters icon. Was that like their actual banner? No, that can't be right? Oh my fucking god, it is. Then here we have a screenshot from Nero, where basically it's Tom from the hit show Tom and Jerry sending in parts of the keyboard inside of the house. I wonder what they're gonna spell. Fetusberry replied with, I can't wait for you to accomplish nothing and maybe try to sell some gaming accessories or something. Hey, I've seen this one. It's a classic. Infamous tweeted out that there's already a function for this. And like I said, yeah, no, facts. It's actually facts, just fucking mute them, dude. It's not that hard, just fucking mute. And lastly, Punish Doom replied with, this is the most convincing ad for COD I've seen in years. And honestly, yeah, for as much as I was complaining earlier about the whole being called a faggot in COD and all that shit, I don't mind getting a little bit toxic. Trust me, I'm pretty sure nowadays there are a lot of queers who play games and don't simply just take that shit. If they get called a faggot, they're swinging back somehow, right? But yeah, tell me what you guys think down in the comments down below. This is where I'm ending off the video today. Actually, wait, on one more note, how long do you think this whole thing will last? How long do you think the watch will stay around until they eventually start selling stuff, eventually have to keep their fucking lights on, and then eventually fizzle out because nobody wanted to use it? Cause that's what happened to Bully Hunters, don't you know? Nobody interacted with them, nobody wanted to buy their gaming accessories, nobody wanted to partner with them, so they eventually just fizzled out. I don't know, if you ask me, I'm gonna give it like 3-4 months before they go away completely. But with that being said, I've been Sleechi, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, go check out the Twitter and TikTok, and I'll be going the fuck to sleep.